Hello, I'm Young John, and today we'll be folding the cutest origami bunny. We're using a 6-inch square origami paper. This is the color that we want for the rabbit. I want it to be green. So first thing is turn it over and fold from one side to the other side. And make a nice crease. Okay, so now it's creased in half. You can open it up. You can see it there. Let's now fold from the outer edge to that crease we just made. You can try and be as accurate as possible. The more you practice, the more accurate you get. Great. Now you do the same for the other side. Bring this edge to the middle. Now, I want to see what I'm doing, so I'm going to open this up so I can see this creased edge. It'll make it a little bit easier to kind of make it as even as possible. There. Now gently crease it and then push down harder. Using my fingernail to give it a clean crease. Okay, I guess this is what you call a book fold. It looks like a book. Let's bring the corners to the middle. So you want to line up the top edge to the middle. We'll start with the upper left-hand corner. I say we start with the upper left-hand corner because we want to do it for all 4 of these. Let's do this. And for this one, you really want to give it a good crease. So I use my fingernail here and just give it the beans. There. And your turn is next, buddy. Okay. Let's fold you down. Again, give it a good crease with your fingernail, or if you have another tool, you can use any tool you wish. I'm going to go for this guy next. Let's bring you to the middle. Yes, yes. It looks good. It looks good to me anyway. Crease you good. And last but not least, you there. Come to Papa. Fold you also this way. Sort of looks like a nice kind of a gem shape, right? Look at this. Okay, so make sure you have good creases on all 4 corners, and you want to open this up again because you're going to use these pre-creases, we call them, to do this step. Now open it up a little bit, and you want to push in the edge, and using that crease we made, you want to fold it like this. See that? You want to do the same for every single corner. Let's go here next. Open it up a little. I'm going to use this finger to just kind of push it down. And fold that in. Now we have 2 done. Whee! I'm going to flip this around and do the same thing. Open it a little, push in this part, and make a little thing here. And the last one, and this step is finished. It looks something like this when you're done. Okay, great. Let's flip this over to the other side and bring these 2 points towards the middle. So I'm going to pull just this one. Now you see this is going to follow like this. What you might want to do is I'm going to hold this middle with my thumb. I'm going to pull this a little bit. I'm going to take my other finger and hold this down on the table so it doesn't move. So now it's stuck like this. I can freely move this part. And I'm going to just kind of push it down very lightly as far as it'll come, like this. And now you can give it a crease. And if you're not careful, you can rip this part in the middle. So probably best to hold with one finger in the middle so you don't pull this paper and rip it like this. Do this. And then when you want to do this side, you hold the middle part and then you just crease it with this finger. And there, nothing's ripped. Yay! Okay, next, I'm going to turn it upside down like this and do the same thing. I'm going to hold this part, sort of pull this down a little bit, just, you know, nice and easy. And then I will hold these 2 parts with this finger, hold this part with my thumb, and just sort of wave this back and forth. Woohoo! Wave this back and forth very lightly and gently, and then push down. Ooh, so what happened? Oh, I almost ripped it. I went like this. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, I'm going to follow my own advice. Stick my finger in the middle, and then give it a good crease. And then the other side, stick my finger in the middle, give it a good crease. There. Now we have something that looks like this. If you look at it this way, you can almost see the rabbit's head. This is kind of the rabbit's head. And we want to give it ears, right? So now we flip it to the other side. And it looks like this, right? Now we bring this edge to the middle. Come on, you. It's not going to want to cooperate near the top. It's easier to do it near the bottom. But once you have this part, you can just follow your finger and push down. And for this, I would also use my fingernail and just sort of, kind of gently, give it a nice crease. But be careful around here because you don't want to push upwards and, you know, rip this other part. So be very gentle. Okay, this side now, bring this edge towards the middle. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, doesn't want to cooperate. So what I'll do is I'll lift it up and I'll kind of push this. What I'm doing is holding this around the middle, and then I'll use this finger to give it a good edge. And then I'll put it on the table when this is sort of formed. And now I'll give it a good crease. Little tricks of the trade. Okay. If you flip it to the other side, you kind of see the rabbit's head and the 2 ears. Oh, this is exciting. Right. Now, you see these 2 points here. You're going to use that to kind of push this up like that. Okay. If I turn to the other side, you see this line here. You want to pull the ears down along that line there, but you want the head to flip up. You don't want to fold this part at all. You want this to follow like this. And then you can crease it. So if you turn it to the other side, it looks like this. This is what we did. Very good, very good, very good. I want it to have a cute nose, so I'm going to fold it up just a little bit. Just a little bit at the tip, and you're good. All right, now we can fold it along this half. Hold the bottom like this, and with your right hand, hold the ears slightly and pull this up. Let me do that again at a different angle. Pull this up. And what you want is for the bottom of the head to be parallel to the bottom of the bottom, roughly, okay? So right now, it's like this. You want this part to be parallel to this part, more or less. So I'm going to grab the bottom again with my left. I'm going to grab the top ears with my right and just sort of pull like this. And then when I get to roughly parallel the head and the bottom, I'm going to crease it. Yeah, that's about right. And then I'll put it on the table and give it a very good crease. There. We're going to form the feet next. Using this point as a pivot, we're going to fold this edge to the bottom edge. So I'm going to stick my finger as a pivot point, like that. I'm going to fold this top downwards. Something like this. And this is going to be a sort of a difficult step because it's really thick around this area here. So once you get this kind of lined up, then you can push and crease and really give this the beans. Like use your fingernail here and maybe your thumbnail even, and push this down. All right, you can open it up again. Yeah, and you got a really nice crease over there. So what we'll do next is open this up on the bottom. See what's happening? And where you have those two creases, I'm going to use my fingers like this and just sort of push in. Now I'm going to see underneath here, I'm going to use these fingers and just kind of push underneath like that. And fold along that crease we just made. And then we can push it underneath the bottom. And now we have little feet. Yay! Let's do that one more time. We went like this. We opened it up. We can open up a little bit, and you see those creases that we made. We're going to push in to the bottom. And I'm going to use these under fingers again to hold it steady while I use my thumbs to give it a nice edge on this side. And push under the bottom here. See that? And we have the little feet. Almost finished. This next fold is a rat fold. Rat meaning right about there. So about halfway down of this line, like right there, we're going to fold this corner over. So let me illustrate first. Just watch for now. Okay, something like this. Let me show you what I just did. From about halfway along this line here, somewhere around here, I will fold this corner upwards like that. Well, all of it, like that. We'll make it so that this is almost equal to that. Once you have those creases, let's hide these corners in the middle. So we can push this in like that. And for this one, use the crease you already made and bend it towards the inside. Like that. And you almost have a finished bunny. You can take the ears now, and there's already a crease here. You can bend it one way, bend it the other way, and now you have your finished rabbit. Aw, it's really, really cute, isn't it? And there you have your finished bunny rabbit. This is my favorite bunny. It's really cute and really easy to fold. So once you make your bunny, I have a challenge for you. Make little bunnies like this. Woo! And you have a family of bunnies following around their mommy, like that. So what you need to do to make these bunnies, the little ones anyway, is you take your 6-inch square origami paper and you cut it into 3-inch square origami paper. So I will, just to get you started, I will do this. And kind of rip it. Same with this. Make good creases there with my fingernails, and then make 3-inch squares. I'll do the same thing as before, and this will make bunnies this size. Here's the mommy, and here's the little baby rabbit. I hope you had fun folding this origami bunny, and I hope to see you again next time.